the first thing I wanted to mention was sports massages. So like highly trained athletes will probably have 2 or 3 sports massages a week. And it's the idea of a sports massage will help to relax you. It helps to reduce stress. It helps to reduce mental stress as well, or mental tension. It increases blood flow to the muscles, and this helps to aid repair and recovery. And essentially all of these things can lead to more relaxed muscles, and as a consequence more mobile joints as well. So by using massage, it can increase your flexibility. Now, we can't all necessarily have the time or the money to have 2 to 3 sports massages a week, as much as that would be dreamy. So the other thing I wanted to mention, which is perhaps a little bit more accessible to everyone, is foam rollers, balls and sticks. So you can use like foam rollers, you know, they're like a tube, maybe about this long, so about 50 centimeters long, normally about this wide. And you have them in various different tensions. So some of them are quite soft, other of them are like really hard, and some are in between. So your foam rollers, your balls, your sticks, they basically rely on a technique known as self-myofascial release, so shortened to SMR. In essence, it's self-massage, and it allows you to self-massage. There are different techniques that people suggest with foam rolling. So some people suggest gently rolling over your muscles. Other people say that you should roll upwards. Some people say that you should roll towards your heart. Some people say that you should roll or use like balls. So for example, I use like a little ball in some parts of my muscles to use for rolling. I don't have a foam roller yet, it's on order. We have one in the studio, but I haven't got one at home, and I miss it, so I have got one on order. It's just yet to arrive. So yes, if I was to use a ball, some other people say that you can use it in the direction of your muscle striation. So a lot of your muscles are striated, and that means so throw yourself back to when you're in biology or you've last seen a image of muscles, or like, you know, you see the body and it's like just the muscles on the body, and you know they have like the lines and little ridges going down the muscle. Not all muscles have them, but a majority do. That's your muscle being striated. That's a striated muscle, so when it's got the little ridges. So some people argue that you should do it in the direction of your muscle striation. And other people will say that you can roll around and you'll feel it be a little bit niggly, or you'll feel like a knot, and then you should hold it there and use it as like a trigger point. So there are theories and people arguing and experts arguing different methods. For me personally, I prefer rolling it gently over my muscles. I do tend to use it in line with the striation of the muscle. So in line with the muscle. So for my deltoid, I know that it goes down. So when I do my rolling, I'll basically be going up and down the muscle, then move it across slightly and up and down. But I also do use trigger points. I find that works really effectively for me. But to be honest, I'd really invite you to kind of have a little bit of a play, get yourself a foam roller, get yourself a little ball. If you can't get like a myofascial ball or roller, you can actually use like any kind of like hard small ball. That will probably suffice until you can get one. Tennis balls on feet, things like that, you've seen before probably. So yeah, that's my preference. Gently rolling over the muscles. Then I often do it in line with the striation of the muscle, and then I find trigger points. And if I find somewhere that's like niggly, then I'll just hold it there until it releases, and then I can go again. And there's more, if you want to find out more about that, you can have a look at acupuncture, research a little bit more about acupuncture points, because they tend to link up with that as well. Okay, cool. Other things that you can help with relaxation, the other things that can help with increase your flexibility are, I'm just going to go through them. So yoga, tai chi, any form of relaxation and meditation. So there are a few different other ways that you can use along with stretching to increase your flexibility. So next, all important, guidelines of how often you should do your stretching.